Hello my friends, Russell Wright from Network Empire. I'm the co-inventor of the Theme Zoom technologies, and I'm really excited to be with you today to talk to you about the upcoming events over the next 2 months. We've had a lot of questions on the help desk about the next and upcoming certification events. For those of you who are new or maybe you just tuned in, the live certification training is a preparation for our live certification event, should you want to come, but it is also useful in implementing your own online content broadcasting network, which is a semi-automated system that incorporates traffic, SEO, and content distribution. So let's go over what's happening this week. It is now May 12th, 2015, and this is going to go over what is available for those of you who have already signed up. We do have many people who attend these events more than once. You pay once and you're always a member. We call this the perpetual mastermind training model, which means once you pay, you will always have access to our updates, which is pretty huge because this system is one of the most advanced of its kind. So let's go ahead and talk about what's happening this week. Today's Tuesday. I'm going to go ahead and just go over to the training and calendar start dates. And I'm looking up at my big monitor here, so you can see that I'm kind of looking upwards. Let's just go ahead and show you where the training calendar date is. If you go to the sidebar, the training calendar and start dates are right here. And this will allow anyone, whether you've joined us before, or if you're already a member of one of the levels of certification, or if you're a member of all certification trainings and want to take the course again. We call this auditing the course. The advantages of a perpetual mastermind group is that we don't constantly pitch and sell you new things with new names and new ideas every time. We have more of a university style training where you take the course and you try to graduate with that course. And because so many of our students have successful businesses and some people are working to build a new business, we want to make sure that in case you don't finish the assignments in the webinar boot camps, and in case you don't get through the training, or maybe you don't even use your one-on-one coaching up with myself, Matt, or anybody else on our team, that you have the ability to go back and take the training again, which is a very important part of an advantage of the perpetual mastermind training. All of our trainings are perpetual mastermind training courses. So let's go to the training calendar and start dates. And you can see we've just got a Google Calendar embedded. Okay, and this will help you to understand the advanced training curriculum that we have throughout the year. Okay, so all you have to do, you can see that it's May right here. And we are going to update. We just completed our live certification event here in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's an amazing event. We are about to release a overview, sneak peek of what happened with some shots of the team and the students, and even revealing some of the technologies that we went over at this live event. So in order to use the calendar, all you need to do is look. Today is the 12th, and we have certification level 1 that is happening right now. We're going to go through each one of these levels of certification. I'm going to talk to you about what's happening with them. So even if you missed certification level 1's launch, you can still jump in at any time. And let's talk a little bit about what certification level 1 covers. Part 1.swallowyourmarketwhole.com. We'll talk to you a little bit about, you can see that we have a countdown timer for the next training, which is week 2. And that is going to be 1 week, that is actually 1 day away, and that will be on Thursday. So here's what we cover. Part 1, this is the training that's happening right now as of May 12th, 2015. Online Business Technical Foundation, Swallow Your Market Whole, Level 1 Certification and Training. Researching, planning, building, and optimizing your SEO silo money website. And I actually feel like this headline could be much stronger because it is so much more than that. We also teach you persuasion architecture, and we also teach you business architecture. Very heavy duty stuff. Silo architecture is one of the benefits, and we do, some of you may not know that we are the developers of technologies such as the Last Keyword tool, Kraken Vertical Online Market Analysis Research tool, Domain Web Studio, which is another SEO silo empire planning suite. All of these connect in one way or another with our Video Kraken plugin for WordPress, our Silo plugin for WordPress. And we'll talk to you more about that. So we do have a large degree of technology. When you access this course that's happening right now, we also give you a full-on market research report for your industry using our advanced technology, which is currently not available to the general public, called the Trident Report. And Matt provides 4 hours of Skype coaching for this event, and that's over the course of 8 weeks. We do prepare you from the beginning to the end how to prepare for your primary broadcasting platform. This is what we call the transaction site. A transaction site is located in the center of your sustainable web ring, and this is where you this is where you set up and think through the entire genetic structure, if you will, of your empire. What keywords are you going to be using? What are you selling? How does what you're selling relate to the keyword matrix with which you're going to build? How does the keyword ideas and persuasion architecture, in other words, how are you going to sell or position your product and service so that you can sculpt your brand message effectively to communicate and use the full power of our semi-automated broadcasting or content broadcasting technology? This is a very huge point, and this is really what Technical Foundation 1 is about. Okay, so you do also get that full-on keyword research report, and it's beyond keyword research. It's really a vertical market online analysis and integration report, setting the stage for building your own empire. Now, I realize that not everybody wants a gigantic empire, so we also help you during this foundational course to sculpt it to the size that you need and help you even determine size, competition, and cost of building a network of this size. So this is pretty exciting stuff. All right, so that's really happening. Let's go back and look at the day. So you can see that we started last week. We're moving now on Thursday, and we have this for 8 weeks. So we have 7 more certification events every Thursday, and it's, let me just make sure. Yeah, you need to look at your time zone. We're in Arizona, so our time is a little bit different. Go ahead and just check out the times. Here, it's 11 in the morning for me when we launch these courses, 11 o'clock Phoenix time, and there's some variability there in our time zone, as you're probably aware. So check into your time. You can see this runs all the way through June. The last training course is June 25th. Now you can also see that we run Tech Foundation 2 parallel. So for those of you who've already taken Technical Foundation 1, you already understand how to build your SEO silo website. You already understand persuasion, architecture, positioning. You understand your product, whether it's a painkiller or a vitamin. You understand how to use the various software technologies that the Network Empire team has developed. If that's all good for you, you might be ready for certification level 2. So let me go ahead and take you to part 2, which is the training that is going to be running parallel. So we'll be running those on Wednesdays. Part 2 is the next level of traffic automation. In other words, Swallow Your Market Whole is really about kickstarting massive traffic and sales conversion. And we pick up where we left off in the more advanced, more complex mechanisms of automated traffic. We set the stage for traffic. We set the stage for hooking up your RSS feeds for automatic and semi-automatic SEO. We'll go ahead and look at some other things that we have on there. This is really making sure that we hone your skills in the conversion of your sites. Okay, very, very important. The purpose of this course is traffic and conversion optimization, taking your money site that you would have built in the previous course to the next level, controlling the conversation and ranking and driving traffic. We do get a lot of questions. Is it okay to take part 2 without taking part 1? The answer is yes. We have people jump in and just utilize the techniques for traffic building and conversion building. Some of them have silo websites, some of them don't. We realize that there are going to be some of you who are not going to partake of complex SEO silo infrastructure or website design. The purpose of SEO silo architecture is to help you rank higher using far fewer inbound links and manipulation techniques off-page in order to rank on those sites. Okay, that being said, you don't need that knowledge or even that type of site to utilize level 2. Okay, so again, that's going to be starting on June 3rd. Let's go over to June. Okay. Yes, that's June 3rd. It's going to be running 7 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Looks like we had 7 weeks, yeah. I think it's 7 weeks. It might be 8 weeks. Go ahead and check our calendar at swallowyourmarketwhole.com just to confirm. Oh, here we go. Because right after that Wednesday we end on July 15th, we're going to jump right into certification level 3, which is a highly popular course. This course is incredibly powerful and potentially dangerous only in the sense that if I haven't set you up to understand the infrastructure of your socially activated one web ring, perpetual downstream, domain authority, and traffic stacking system, if we don't teach you the sustainable infrastructure of how SEO, traffic, and conversion and persuasion connect, then you're not going to be able to optimize the automatic traffic techniques. We have a method of automatic video traffic, what we call engagement rank. And that automatic video traffic is going to be starting up right after we end certification level 2. Again, you do not need to, this is on the 22nd of July right now, okay? Let's just go over to that training course and take a look at it. You can visit it at automaticvideotraffic.com. And here's the sales page. You can see that it's 71 days out. But getting ready for this course and anchoring yourself for this, preparing yourself for using our technologies, which is the Video Kraken plugin. And now we have the Video Kraken Simple Silo Builder so that your automatic sites, your 100% automatic entertainment or engagement rank sites are also siloed. This is pretty huge. And this is my course. I teach you how to automate your video traffic. And we focus on converting automatically out on the web. And I'll show you quickly where the socially activated one web ring system has these sites. They're on your WR2 layer. Here's an example of one of the layouts. We use a Pinterest style layout for these automatic video blogs, and they do pull in traffic, and you're going to want to learn how we do this, okay? And we really want you to do this after you have a decent infrastructure, after your core reactor, which is your transaction site, and your clear message, and your broadcast, your positioning of your products, your service, the painkiller or the vitamin aspect of what it is that you're selling. So you probably get the idea that this is extremely comprehensive in what it is that we're doing. We're setting you up an empire, and we want you to make sure that it's sustainable. And we really do care about each and every one of our students and how they're leveraging and setting up their broadcasting platform. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next thing that follows that. So certification level 3 will go through July 22nd to July 12th. And there's a lot of engagement with me on these webinars. We show you the latest and greatest technologies. One of the advantages, again, of all of these courses being a perpetual mastermind group, you can see that up here again also on this sales page, perpetual mastermind group, is that we are constantly updating. We have millions of dollars in software investment and creation, okay? We need you to be aware of what's changing and what has grown and how we've adapted via artificial intelligence and human resources and amazing intelligence with my team to any changes happening not only on Google, but in the general traffic matrix of the internet and the web. And this is really important. And so we decided to leave these courses pay once, and you're always a member, so that you can be a part of one of the greatest teams that I've ever been with and assembled. And that has to do with my team of high-level developers, one of them headhunted by Google at one point. We have Sue Bell, who is the ultimate software architect, been around for years in this field, stays up to date on everything, formerly a head architect and main supervisor for military software development, enterprise software development in Europe. So we have some pretty crazy stuff when it comes to building the socially activated system and scaling that so that the average person and above average person can use them. Okay, so that's the training calendar there. Let me go ahead and see if we have anything else on our training calendar scheduled yet. We already are set up for the live certification event in 2016. Please do be advised that each one of these training courses, the cost of the course, in other words, what you pay for any one or all of the certification courses, can be put against the cost of our live certification event, which is not cheap. So in a sense, you have a earn while you learn layaway program for your live certification event. We wanted to help some of our students and businesses that are just maybe younger businesses and just starting out have a way to invest in our live certification event every year and prepare them for the major types of information, secrets, and content broadcasting and automation techniques that we reveal also at the live certification event. It's very helpful for us to eventually meet all of our students in person. Also, this should give you a pretty good idea of how authentic our team is in helping each and every one of you, and that we're real people. We're not hiding behind a sales page or a ClickBank product or making promises that we don't help you sculpt and create. We are a business training and online training and SEO training system all combined in one, which as far as we know does not exist. So certification level 4 is going to happen in September. So far we're sticking to that schedule. Certification level 4 is kind of putting it all together and beginning to ramp you up for the live certification event. And we call this, the sales page for this is automatic broadcasting. Okay, so you would have already taken the automatic video training course ideally, and if you haven't, you can still use the automatic. Some people do skip the video training, the automatic video training system, and go right to the automatic RSS content broadcasting. It's with this that we put the whole thing together. We really show you at this point how to stick all the RSS feeds and all of your own content so that it's flowing downstream into the various mechanisms, via the various mechanisms, and into the sites that are extensions of your brand broadcasting platform. This is major stuff. As far as I know, this kind of RSS and content automation and integration is not available anywhere else. And not only that, we utilize Jimmy Kelley's and Sue Bell's amazing expertise to make sure that in the process of doing this, that you don't blow yourself up in terms of SEO. That's what makes the one web ring, perpetual downstream traffic, and domain authority stacking system so powerful, is that we do think through all of the wires to make sure that nothing blows up. That you got your green wire and your blue wire and your red wire, and you're making sure that you're not crossing any wires that don't need to be crossed. There are some advantages in having some of the best in-house SEOs in the world, because we want to make sure that when we automate your content downstream, when we set it up, that it is not going to get you penalized in any way. And we've confirmed that, and we make sure that Jimmy Kelley and Sue Bell and the rest of our team, Matt DeCruz, help you optimize the SEO throughout the network. And this is obviously amazing stuff. Okay, so that's a little bit about the training calendar. Let's go back to where we are now. I know it might seem a little bit overwhelming, but I just wanted to make sure that I reported the certification level training to everybody. And we have a lot of other things happening this next couple of months. We are going to be launching a couple of different softwares, and we are very, very close to the updates of the all-new SEO Silo, Simple Silo, and Deep Silo plugins. These are the upgrades from what we've already got. We have lots of goodies coming for you over the next few weeks. Very, very excited about it. Enhancements also to the One Feed Supercharger, which will be announced when Sue Bell is ready to announce them. So very excited, and I look forward to seeing you also on our live monthly webinars. I wasn't sure if you were aware that we do have, if you're not able to take these upgraded certification courses, you can join our regular members area. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the regular Network Empire. Whoops, I actually did need Network Empire News. If you want to keep updated on everything that's happening in our organization, you might want to visit Network Empire News. And we have a monthly live SEO Silo webinar, which is really kind of limiting it. Okay, we also talk about all kinds of other things, such as online website persuasion, or persuasion architecture, and we also talk about business architecture. If you have a question about a business model, we might even get into that, a kind of Shark Tank approach to your online business. As you know, our team has collectively made multi-millions of dollars online, and we are here to help you convert and help you to integrate all the pieces. It's not a small task, and it's a huge commitment on our part to be able to do that, but we believe that you can do it, and we are here to support you at whatever speed. We've got a program that allows you to go at the speed that you want while you're investing in your big future, which is the live event and hopefully the multi-millions of dollars that you'll generate online once you start incorporating these things like we have done. And it's a process we wanted to make sure that we could scale to anybody's budget and time frame. So if you're not able to make one of the certification courses, then you'll be able to eventually come to the event at your own pace without being pushy or having kind of product launch formula pressure with it. We really don't want that. We want you to take it at your own pace, and that's really what we're looking at. So live certification is 344 days from now. It looks like we're having it on April 20th. And that's an amazingly ambitious goal and plan. Here is Sue Bell talking at our live certification event that we had almost 7 years ago. That's where her famous $1 billion talk came from, with students teaching them how to integrate business and online technology. This is a really amazing event. You can also see the graduates that we have Okay, this was the 2014 graduation class. This is the 2015 graduating class. We have had one heck of a year. People's minds were blown by this year's event, and my mind was blown, actually. We didn't expect the kind of synergy, Matt DeCruz calls it synergy, that happened from this event. So if you have any questions, remember, we have a live Skype group for each and every one of our live certification courses. We have a live Skype group for even basic members. If you're not able to go to any of these live certification events, if you're not able to invest at this time, then go ahead and just join networkempire.com, okay? And go ahead and sign up for the networkempire.com basic membership or medium membership package, and you'll be able to attend our monthly live webinars. And in these live webinars, you're able to talk to us. And as you know, my team's time is extremely expensive. So this is that one little open gap where you're still able to access the team. Jimmy Kelley, Sue Bell, myself, we spend an hour with you on these calls. It's once a month. It's the first Tuesdays of every month. We talk about everything from traffichospital.com, which is our advanced SEO recovery training course, to persuasion architecture if you need neuromarketing and conversion questions. We get into that. Matt DeCruz sometimes shows up, but Matt is really busy teaching the advanced certification training courses, so he's not often on the calls. Kevin Pauly sometimes shows up and talks about the semantic web, which is very, very important and useful things. All right, so this gives you an idea. If you want to sign up for that, just go ahead and I'll go ahead and drop the link below on this article, and you'll be able to decide which package is best for you. So this is everything that's going on. I'd like to welcome you to the Network Empire community and family. We know that we believe in you, and we know that you have the ability with proper training to incorporate the mechanisms of online wealth, utilizing some of the methods and techniques of the most profitable companies in the world. Everyone on our team has investigated and researched and understood all the successful companies such as Amazon.com and many, many others. We look to innovation, and we program as software developers, but we haven't lost our grip on what makes successful businesses work now. I look forward to seeing you on the inside. My name is Russell Wright, and I hope also to meet you in person at next year's live certification event. Thank you.